this is my day. Make my heart beat to the speed of sound. You make mine, you make mine, you make my heart beat to the speed of sound.
Oh, is this a talk show? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. More. The dance show.
Good evening and welcome back to TrendingSA on SABC3. All right, social media on 3. That is the way you can tag us with any of the social media trends that we cover today. Now listen, I was watching this unfold, Shaka, like it was an action movie. I was like, yo.
Who was the steering?
This is now what we're going to find out. There was a steering wheel, but we never saw it in the back of that car. Shaka, what was trending?
Do you guys remember, like, on Thursday when the taxi strike gave us an extra day, an extra long holiday? You guys remember that?
Yes.
All right, okay, well, it also gave us the most monumental war of the month of June.
By men.
By relatively youngish guys.
Like grown men that pay their taxes. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, they're grown men. I don't know if they pay the taxes or not. I'm not going to go out on a limb here. But here is actually how it started. Sizwe, all right, who is a prolific tweep.
Oh.
What do you mean? You're the guy that you DM'd, all right?
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, calm down.
The show wasn't on 3 years ago. She did. Okay, anyway, listen. All right, anyway, here's what happened, okay? You know the strike is on. Everyone is like complaining about the taxi strike on Twitter. And then Caesar drops a couple of tweets. He drops some knowledge on us. The taxi industry purchases over 1,200 taxis nationally. About 82% of those are from a particular brand, a Japanese company, the biggest car manufacturer in the world. All right. And a couple of other tweets follow thereafter. It's basically defining the problem.
Okay.
As Santako has been trying to explain all of last week, justifying why they're having the strike.
Because it's expensive.
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then here's actually what happened sometime later.
Okay.
This video emerges. Poof.
So my inbox has been inundated with this whole morning's taxi strike in Joburg, and people asking me what are my thoughts on it. I just thought I'd share a couple of thoughts with you. As an entrepreneur, somebody who works with entrepreneurs, financing entrepreneurs and helping them build businesses, I think there can be no better in industry for black businesses to realize exactly what the problem is. And what I mean when I say we need to change our thinking. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So it turns out that the taxi industry buys about 1,200 taxis every year. 82% of them come from Toyota specifically. The problem is, because they don't group themselves and buy in bulk.
Guys, no. I saw that tweet from Sizwe. I'm sorry. I read that tweet.
Can I just be a bystander who saw that for the first time? Wow, that's so interesting. What a well-informed young man. Next.
Well, not too long after that particular video goes viral, and you know it goes viral when you receive it in all of your WhatsApp groups. Every single one of my WhatsApp groups, ping, ping, ping. Vusi Tembagwayo trending all over the place. Sizwe Ndlomo basically says this to his audience of about 1 million people. How? This guy posted my entire thread as his thoughts and the 2 eyes. And when you see those 2 eyes, let me tell you, if you don't know social media, when you see those 2 eyes, you know it's a big deal.
Ping pong.
It's like your grandmother looking at you after you've taken someone else's seconds. All right, so this then leads into one of the most interesting tours that we have ever seen this month. What?
Explain the thread, please.
Okay, look, here's actually what happened.
That's what your friends did.
As soon as, actually, both of them are my friends.
We know your friends. Their child is gone.
Who's calling my in? Listen, here's actually what happened. As soon as Caesar tweets that, Vusi jumps in and basically says, hey, Chep, are you talking about me? And then Caesar was like, well, if you're going to call yourself out like that, let me actually break it down. You jacked my tweets to make yourself look cool in your video.
Was anyone actually sending him emails? Because he claimed people were emailing him.
I don't know, but his inbox could actually be on social media too. It's also called an inbox.
Okay.
Anyway, so here's actually what then happens. Okay, so the two of these guys go at each other. Basically, Caesar basically says, you know what? You jacked me, and it's not the first time that you have jacked me. In fact, I know that this was a deliberate thing because there are 3 incidents that I can talk about, all right, where some stuff has gone down, all right. One of those incidents is when I called motivational speaker charlatan on my radio shows. This is what Caesar is saying, all right, and you called in to defend yourself, and then you were going to come on air, but you never did. Then there's a time that we were talking to a particular doctor about a particular theory, and you jacked the entire conversation and posted it on your Facebook as your own conversation. All right, Vusi
They need
obviously.
to get a room.
They do need to get. They got quite close. They got quite close. I mean, I want to share some of these tweets with you. I mean, this got messy.
You printed them out.
I printed the entire stream of tour. I want to show you some highlights. Here's some highlights. Listen. Listen, here's some highlights. Caesar says to him, you know what? You know what? He says, you know what? You could have come to the same conclusions that I did, given time.
Yes.
But let me tell you, you don't need to do it this way. Okay, you can inspire people with honesty. You hold a BSc from WITS in accounting and science. You're different from other motivational speakers. You at least have theory.
Where's the one where he says, we talked together before about finance. You're a clever guy.
Basically, he also says at some stage, okay. We've had discussions about finance in the past, Vusi Tembagwayo. Taking currency positions, etc.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy.
You're a smart guy.
This is all nothing to me. No one has a monopoly on ideas and knowledge, Vusi Tembagwayo. In fact,
Guys.
you could have come to the same conclusions. Vusi basically then starts to say, you know what? Let me tell you, okay, I called in not to defend myself, but to edify the position. I don't need no defense. Mic drop. Oh. Then he basically says, I didn't
Like
steal.
a swimming stroke.
And he basically says, I didn't steal any. I didn't steal you. I didn't steal this damn idea, okay? My 23-year-old researcher didn't steal it either. Right? And then he basically says, you know what? That Dr. Erickson, founder of the 10,000 rule, whatever. I've been talking about that for years. Anyway, the thing gets so heated, subtweets back and forth, until Vusi decides to end it all with this video, a 4-minute video.
Now, Okokuqala, Sizwe, you have something you want to say to me? Say it to me. You're being a little girl, and I'm going to tell you why I say that. Don't attack me on Twitter, because you can hide behind a little cell phone and a keyboard. If you can invite me on your phone, on your show, then you can reach me. You know you can reach me, and you know how to reach me. If you had something to say to me that you felt you needed to say to me, if you felt I disrespected you in any way, or I used any of your ideas in any way, you and I both know that as a man, you could have handled that a different way. You could have come to me and said, my guy, what's going on here, and why are you using my...
Yeah, yes.
Stop stealing people's tweets, then you don't have to say any of that.
Okay.
Look, I think also the thing about stealing tweets is if you're going to steal someone's tweets, steal from someone that has less followers than you. That's the golden rule.
Wow.
Okay, if you're on social media and you're about to jack, that's why celebs jack people with small followings, people. All right? Anyway, here's what social media got so lit on this particular topic. Here is what you people said. He said, don't let the suit fool you. A line from Diamond.
Get a white woman.
So tickled.
Okay, basically, the real Kwanzaa is intimating that Vusi jacked from somewhere else.
Vusi can't help himself.
He's a plagiarizer. Basically, seen before a black man fighting another black man for something that belongs to neither and won't make a material difference.
I don't agree with that, but anyway.
Ooh, are you saying it belongs to either?
I'm just...
Vusi and Caesar's tour. Who is fooling who? Who's fooling who? Caesar versus Vusi. It hurts to come up with good ideas and they are stolen. I agree. Let's give credit when ideas are from blacks. All right. You know, I mean, I have two thoughts on this thing. On the one side, okay, that's what happens on Twitter. It's like a conversation. People are going to take whatever idea is going to be inspired by it and keep it moving.
Yes.
But at the same time, the reaction from Vusi at what Caesar was saying, I think he could have mised it.
He could have mised it.
I think he could have mised it. I don't think he came out looking any better for it. Anyway. Someone who also didn't look too hot this particular weekend on Sunday, yesterday. I'm sorry. I just want to talk about my friends.
His friends are...
Okay, talk about your friends.
Are we finished with that tweet? Oh, we're finished with the tour.
Yeah, there's another friend.
No, I want to talk about my
because
other
there
friend.
actually is one thing that wasn't mentioned. This
What?
little girls line.
Yes.
Like, if you're having a fight, leave women out of it. Stop
Yes.
talking about women like we
Yes.
are the lowest of the lowest. Little
Yes.
girls has nothing to do with the silly thing that you guys are
Yes,
doing and involving.
actually-
And we're going to keep calling out toxic masculinity like the little girls that we are.
And when
Yes.
I was a little girl, I used to beat little boys at karate. So there, na 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 na.
Okay.
Anyway, Shaga, you're more than welcome to carry on. What's next?
Thanks for interrupting
Thank
me.
you,
I-
Pavi. Sorry. Oh, does the boy want to talk? I'm sorry.
No, we like this one.
Yeah, we do like you.
All right. All right.
Speak.
Well,
Sorry, there's something.
I had a feeling you're going to come with that trash talk.
Yeah. Okay, Karen.
But, you know, here's someone who came with some trash talk towards his uncle. Take a look at this tweet. Maestro Metswete, wishing Uncle Thabo Mbeki a happy birthday. You know that it's his birthday yesterday, the 18th of June, a whole month before Madiba's birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Thabo. Thank you for what you did, for taking us in when my dad died. It wouldn't have killed you to come to my wedding, though. Woo!
Whoa!
Woo!
I didn't see that.
Woo!
Shaka's friends.
Woo!
Shaka's friends.
Woo! It's epic.
Curing their people.
could have figured on so many levels.
He could have phoned Zizi.
Yeah, I think he could have called him. Or he could have just never mentioned it again. But having said all of that, it really was a nice wedding. Here is what Twitter had to say in response to my drama. Took him to town. Maybe he had more important matters to attend to and didn't know you'll act like no patazana on Twitter about it.
No patazana.
My God.
What's an unopatazana?
Ask Umashlomi mfonele.
Okay.
As if your wedding was a face-to-face conversation with God. I Sugarman. Surely you have a direct line to President Mbeki. Now the whole world knows he didn't come to your wedding. Necessary? That's the question.
Boring.
What we did do, my Shlomi, I did this for you. I edited out the most spicy tweets because there was a lot of shade being thrown at the press.
Yeah, but you printed them out, so I can read them for you
Are
here.
you going to read them?
Do you want me to?
Are you going to read
Okay,
them?
wait.
I don't think you
Nina, what's happening with you?
Sure, thanks. It's so interesting, Shaka Sisulu on 3. Anyway, so meanwhile, something else bigger was happening all the way in the US of A. Beyonce finally gave birth to the twins.
Yay!
It's not like I'm making the public announcement or anything. Beyonce herself, neither her or her husband haven't said anything. It's actually her dad who posted the following tweets.
Shame.
They're here. Random card with balloons on. Happy birthday to the twins. Love, Granddad.
He doesn't even know their names.
He's so extra.
He doesn't even know their names. He's so out.
The beehive and the rest of the world went ballistic, and we've all been waiting.
You see me not smiling. You see me not smiling, not shouting, and not applauding.
What?
We're waiting for King B to tell us.
What
Exactly.
They're
I
not
never
born
said
until
anything.
she says they're
When did she
born.
become King Bee? I thought she was Queen Bee.
Please, fall back.
It's King Ta and Queen Bee.
Nina was saying.
And King Ta.
Yes.
We can be kings and queens and empresses and emperors and whatever we want to call ourselves.
Stop talking like a little girl.
Don't tell me what. I'm going to throw my tea at you. Wow.
Don't worry.
Anyway,
we'll poison him later.
Anyway, so basically, we've all been waiting for these pictures of like not one, but 2 babies. How blessed are we, the people? Check out the tweets of happiness from the rest of the world. So we're just going to ignore the fact that Beyonce had Carter twins and Not's birthday. Hey, sweetie, I know that you're in recovery, but where are the pics? We've been pregnant with you for too long. Hey, honey. All right, this is probably how the hospital staff helped Beyonce give birth to the twins feeling right now. Why aren't they doing the whoa song? Anyway, hey, Kuli, why don't you tell us about that thing about Jay-Z's album?
What about Jay-Z's album?
Yeah. It's
Well, on a side note, Jay-Z is preparing to release his 13th solo album on June the 30th, and it's going to be a Tidal exclusive. The album titled 4.44 is Jay-Z's 13th album. His last offering was Magna Carta, Holy Grail. People just can't get enough of the Carters, and the Carters know that. That's why they keep giving us something to talk about. Mastrom was the tweets.
What is 444?
La Java says, so Beyonce's dropping the twins and Jay-Z, the one with the album coming out. We are not worthy of the Carter. Speak for yourself. I mean, Rayland Mdala. Kobe Squad says, I already took off work for Jay-Z's new album. Hey, you guys need lives. Right.
Dude, after the album that Khaled is dropping, or has dropped basically, for Assad, come on.
Did you see the tweet that somebody posted about DJ Khaled saying, "Happy birthday, Dad!
Happy Father's Day,
Dad!"
I love that. I love
DJ
that.
Khaled, Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Thank you very much, Assad.
Yeah, you're welcome, Daddy.
I love you, Assad. Yeah.
That was
That's you and Walter.
No, him and Walter.
Did you start him a Twitter page and an Instagram? You didn't do that.
No.
Walt hasn't seen him in a couple of days because Daddy's on Twitter looking for gossip.
Printing things out.
Printing things out. Printing out the files.
Listen, on that note, we're going to hear more of these files. We're going to take a quick break.
No, hang on, let me-
TrendingSA on
I want to show you Coolie's,
with the
like,
hashtag
I want to show you Coolie's
SAR on3.
thing.
We'll be right back.
She will never treat you right. It doesn't make no sense to hold tight. This is my day. This is my day.
You make me lose control, yeah. And I like to hold you, yeah. You make me wanna hallelujah. When I think about you, I'll be your number one diva, yeah. I die for you like a soul.
You know, even as matured ones, sometimes we just like to dance just like a little bit of a hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to TrendingSA Live on SABC3. If it was trending, we'll probably talk about it. So get in touch with us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we're on our YouTube channel as well. The hashtag is #on3. So TrendingSA Leyende came to my timeline this afternoon, as it seems like the police have made a breakthrough on her case. Now remember, she was the lady who was found dead in her Eskom office. And we've been following the case, along with the entire country. Police have arrested a 43-year-old man named David Ngwenya, who is apparently an Eskom employee. He was apprehended in Carltonville in the western parts of Gauteng last week. He appeared at Springs Magistrate Court on, well, I think it was today, actually, and then he was denied bail. He is expected to return to the dock this coming Friday. This is how Twitter took the news.
Sure.
So SAPS managed to arrest a man who TrendingSA Leyende, what?
Who killed?
Who killed?
Okay.
Or
but
allegedly.
still, they can't arrest the man who killed Senzo Meyiwa in Kelly's home. Oh, Moses. TrendingSA Leyende, to come to think of it, he probably strangled her elsewhere and then dumped the body in her office when he didn't know what else to do. Latoya says, who is this man? Boyfriend? Colleague? His identity, doch?
Yeah.
Sifuna ukwazi.
And most of us are thinking that it's probably her boyfriend or her lover.
Well, it would fit into what's happening a lot in our country at the moment. All right, Shaka,
We
how
all
has...
need protection.
Yeah, tell me about the public protector.
Hey, the public protector!
He comes to life!
Hey, the public protector! Oh, the public protector is trending today. Let me tell you what. There was a media release a media press briefing that she did today, right? And now, do you guys remember when Andy Lenkutama had that sleep out?
With the black first, land
when he
first.
took his people and they slept outside the public protector's office. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
And one of the things that he was saying is he wanted an audience with the public protector so that he can talk about the CIEX report, okay? And which basically said that ABSA
Please mansplain what the CIEX thing is.
You love these acronyms. What do they mean?
It doesn't even matter. Let me just tell you what the gist of
Okay.
it is. Basically, the report is saying that ABSA owes the country a lot of money, that it would borrow, that it never paid back, that ABSA needs to pay back the money.
So ABSA borrowed money from the Treasury 20 years
From the
ago.
Reserve
From
Bank.
the Reserve Bank.
Yes. It was bailed out, actually. ABSA was in trouble, like many years ago. And it was bailed out before you were born. Many years ago, before you were born. It was bailed out and...
Compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so young.
Yeah.
Yes.
and then it was bailed out, and then they never paid back the money.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, the public protector today, the first thing that she says is, ABSA, pay back the money. All right, 1.125 billion rand has to
a lot
be
of
paid
money.
back. It's a lot of money. Has to be paid back to the Reserve Bank. So Andile, well done.
Okay, so what else did she say? Wasn't there a situation? Okay, but first, I want to just ask something. So she said this money has to be paid back. Is the public protector's word the law?
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Okay.
When the Nkandla judgment was taken to court, to the Con Court last year, okay, the Con Court basically said that the recommendations of the public protector are binding, which means that it's like a decree, effectively.
Okay.
Right? So it happens. One of the other things that she said, that she actually said today, which surprised a lot of people. A lot of people thought that she was going to protect the president.
Yes.
All right,
She
and not
is
the public.
public protector.
She's the public protector.
Yes.
They thought she was going to protect the president. There was a state of capture report which the former public protector, Thulemando Tsela, put together, which basically said that the Guptas were running roughshod all over government, everywhere, like rats, everywhere. Guptas.
Quieter, much
Quieter,
quieter.
you can tell us a story. You
Much
don't have to-
quieter.
yeah,
No,
story.
she would have been much
Well-
quieter.
Oh.
She would have been like this.
She was the nation whisperer. The Guptas are stealing your money. This is the kind of thing. Guptas are stealing from me. So that was basically the report that Thulemando Tsela put together. The president basically then took it to court, this particular report, and basically said, I want to have a review. Today, the public protector said that she is going to oppose. Okay?
Well, she's opposing the president's request to appeal.
Basically.
And
everyone was like, oh, she's going against the president. Okay, here's the other thing that made people go, oh. She basically also said that the rand needs to stop being protected by the South African Reserve Bank. She basically said that there's a portfolio committee that needs to change the constitution All right, I know that's not exciting, but the funny thing for me is that she's basically saying that someone must change the constitution or else they will fall foul of the constitution. Make sense? No?
Sure.
So how will it work then?
I don't know. We'll see tomorrow.
Okay.
Right, we thought you were intelligent.
More on this.
Aren't there some reactions on social media? Let's check what
always-
people have to say.
Mafakazi Batini!
Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, Pierre DeForce, who is a...
Who cares? Just read the tweets.
Public protector, not constitutional, authorized to order democratically elected parliament to amend constitution. Constitutional law 101. So basically on the thing that I just spoke about, where she's basically said someone needs to change the constitution. He basically is a legal expert, and he says that is not allowed.
Okay.
All right. The public, Bas John says, the public protector says there are 4,000 cases to be investigated. That means state capture sinks to the bottom. I don't think she says that, but there are 4,000 cases to be investigated. Who needs 2/3 when we have the public protector who can just order the constitution to be changed via a report? Send it to go get the land, Moss. Like, you're amazing. That would be interesting if you put a whole report on the land. Land capture. Yeah. Land capture. Protect the public. Land capture. The land capture report.
But all right, like, is it possible? Is it legal? Is it the right thing? How to amend the whole constitution?
Remember,
Like,
her recommendations are binding as per the constitution.
But
So
she's
now her
now
recommendations are that someone must change the constitution.
Yeah.
The thing is that those people who must change the constitution still need 2/3 to change the constitution, which means if they can't get the 2/3, what happens then?
Yeah.
They obviously have fallen foul of the constitution, which is the bizarreness of it all. We're going to see what's going to happen with all of
it's
this.
like
That's lit.
a move.
South Africa is a move.
South Africa
You
is
know what
a
constitutional decree I like? The Man Claims Act of 2013. Like, if you haven't claimed your man by 2013, I'm going to come for him.
It is.
Sharp.
Has it passed?
It hasn't been passed, but I'm going to phone the public protector and ask her to pass that law.
Oh, my gosh. I've been getting so many SMSs.
All right, so Nina, I hear your timeline wants to take us to a museum.
All right. Actually, you know what? I don't feel like talking about it. Why don't you tell me about the museum? I think you know more about it than I do.
I like this.
Yeah.
We are sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, you guys
so
are such girls.
hashtag Winnie Museum. That appeared on my timeline today as new budget has been set for this to be worked on again. So the Department of Arts and Culture paid over 500,000 Rand, close to 600 actually, in the 2011-2012 financial year for construction work on Winnie Madikizela Mandela's former home in the Free State to be converted into a museum.
That's a lot of money.
But it didn't get off its feet, right? So they're going to give it another go. Government visited the dilapidated house in Bradford. You saw the picture right now. And it's quite sad that so much history is in this state in 2017.
It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And the problem is that you give them more money, what happens? What happens if they squander it again? The structure, which was meant to be turned into a museum over a decade ago, the house of Madikizela Mandela and her youngest daughter, Zinzi, after she was banished to the town in May 1977 by the apartheid government.
So it was revealed that a 2015 Gobodo forensic audit found irregularities in the department's running of the project through the Independent Development Trust. So the department further stated that all IDT-driven projects were halted as a result, as government terminated its relationship with the trust due to non-delivery and poor accountability.
Ping pong.
Wait, are you guys saying that those millions were not spent to make it look like that? I thought that was deliberate.
Hilarious. No, it's an industrial type look. We're just going for an industrial
It's
type
called
look.
rusting.
Yeah, it's very
Rusting.
You even know the words.
Hello.
You even know the name for it. Okay.
And that's how much it'll cost them for the new renovations, just over 2 billion.
It's just madness.
I just
It's
think
madness,
it's so
madness,
authentic,
madness.
the way they've maintained the authenticity of the building.
Yeah. We don't respect ourselves.
Our people are living in tin shacks and we are busy wasting. And we are wasting. I'm saying we're wasting because that money was budgeted, it was wasted.
Yeah.
Deliberate.
We don't care.
Guys, handbags are expensive.
Yeah.
No, don't joke.
And Maseratis. So I guess, you know.
Sure.
Okay, what is on your timeline, Sis Goody?
Well, social media is always crawling with creative and sometimes funny hashtags. If you're bored and are in need of entertainment, let's check these out. Ooh, Era Beloy.
Oh,
no.
this is random. That's not the thing for the thing. But we will talk about that tomorrow.
Era Beloy, this is Tipo Touch late last year. We pulled his tweets. You see digital footprints. Stick to your promises. Touch sold out. Touch fooled us. Leave Touch alone.
Don't touch. Lol.
Nina, isn't that your friend?
No, he's my boss.
Oh. I guess you can't say anything.
Oh, no, I can talk about it. Data must fall,
talk
guys.
about it.
It's ridiculous, actually.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. I mean, have you seen the difference in prices between data costs South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya, and India? I mean, data costs in South Africa are absolutely ridiculous. People were dragging Touch, saying that because MTN has shares in Touch HD, that...
MTN has shares.
Well, this is what they were saying. I don't know if that's a validated truth or not.
So the money from data is going to his company, is going to the people. It's going to the people that work at his.
I don't
It's
know, but my
going-
hair looks great.
So does his.
So does his hair. Look, I don't know, but you know, if it filters into the right pockets, I'm just saying, you know.
Let it be. Let it be, my sister.
Make that money, fam.
Oh
Make
yeah.
that money,
Oh yeah. There's 50 million ways which we have in common.
Will
now.
you teach me 50 million ways to make
Go
money
to
on
that
Twitter?
break, I beg you.
What is this terrestrial radio?
Guys, data must
sad
fall.
sack?
Yeah, I think so. Data must fall. And
Data
Tivo
must
Touch
fall.
must rise.
Guys, yeah, I'll see you in Durban.
All right, so let's go see what new
Vibes only.
packages they have for us on sale during this ad break.
Da-da-da-da-da.
This is my day. This is my day.
Welcome back, social media. Welcome back, television. Welcome back, online. Welcome back. This is TsA on 3 on SABC 3, where the stage is yours. All right, it is time for another MCM to take that seat. Just wait, MCM, just wait. All right, so Nina's got all of the details.
Okay, he is a prolific actor, a sought-after comedian,
Shololos.
a popular television presenter, MC, and social media sensation. He also wears an S on his chest. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Gessie's infectious
Why are you so extra? What's happening?
That
That would be the
was trying to show you that I'm wearing S underwear.
You're gonna show your
Can I just show people? Superman. It's just Superman. It's Superman. Why are you guys hating?
You know what's funny? Like,
It's Superman.
how they keep cutting
Yeah,
your
stop
underwear.
cutting your underwear. Stop cutting. I see you. Yeah. Stop cutting. I'll show you, TV. I'll show you. Stop cutting my
You
underpants.
should have worn your underwear on the outside of your
You're
pants.
lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're laughing. You can edit. You know that?
Live TV. Well, you've made quite the entrance. Welcome to Trending SA.
I'm so embarrassed.
I just want to say hi to my mom. She said today, Trending SA, I've told you those people make so much noise. Those people. So that mom, I'm here finally.
Mono mama.
Jenny Shaka,
Noise.
I'm going to charge you $1 million for that tweet. Hi, Nina.
Hi, babes.
Hi, babes.
So listen, babes. Let's take it back to Cape Town. Let's take it back to the roots. I mean, where you were born. You grew up in Gugs?
Kukuletu,
Gugulethu.
NY5 70. That's where I was raised. Tosa, veg.
Yes.
And then I moved to Langa, then Pylons, and then now I live in town. That's, hey, yellow ponsive. Yellow ponsive.
But you look red.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm tired. I look high.
You look like you
I look like I've hit a bong and a half.
You've been bonging a long time, my
Just
brother.
Jay.
So I wanna get into like the structure of your journey because I think it's really inspiring for a lot of people. So I want to track your journey because you've been an entertainer for a very long time. It started off at 9 years old. You were taking speech and drama lessons. Take us from who and how your talent was discovered. So who discovered your talent and what was the first show you ever did?
When I was young, they used to say to my mom, your child is so disruptive. He's all over the place, disrupting
no
people.
idea where they got that.
Yes, and then, pastors. Then my mom was like, no, we're taking him to speech and drama
Nice.
and sport.
Nice.
No Ritalini here, no Ritalini in the house. And then I went to the speech and drama. Then I was walking home from swimming practice at 9 years old, and this white lady was like, oh, you can swim. Because obviously there's not many black guys who can swim. And then...
Did she say it in that?
And then look at this.
Thank
Six pack, look at me. At 9, 6 pack still. And then, and then I literally, the next 2 days I did a swimming commercial.
What?
And then a week later, this other white lady was like, hey, we have a space in our car for an audition for something called Les Mis Robles, a musical. You can go out the first round, we'll take you home. And I was like, first round, that's me, we traveled the world.
Get out of here.
With Gav Roche, I was 9 years old.
Wow.
Traveled with them. And then just started there.
For like 20 years, people had to put up with this.
No, actually 22 years.
Yeah. Sip. I want to just there's he earns some bragging rights at this table. There's some heavyweight bragging rights because I mean, so you did Les Miserables, and Nelson Mandela.
Then Nelson couldn't make opening night.
Yeah.
And then
Where?
he at the Artscape in South Africa. And then he couldn't, and then he invited us to his birthday party, said to the, I want them here. And then birthday party
when he was
performed.
president?
Yeah, performed his birthday party, and then he went like this, and then he went, had lunch with him, chilled, had lunch. But my mother couldn't get in. So then I had to go, Matiba to the left, Mom can get in. I said, Matiba, you're a good guy, but my mom's there. And then I had to leave my mom.
What did you say, Matiba, get my mom?
But no, Galuki space, and then, and I traveled, and I've been working ever since.
That's amazing.
That's a great
That's
story.
really cool.
Lila, after high school, you took a gap year?
I'm still in my gap year. I'm my 13th gap year now.
Mela, what is the purpose of the 13-year gap year?
I have my doctorate in gap years. To be honest, I wanted to, but that picture, guys.
Wow, guys.
Out of all pictures.
Who did this to
I
you?
was young.
Who did this to
I
you?
was young.
Was this before I knew you?
What was the purpose of the gap year?
The gap year was because I wanted to go to America.
Okay.
So I went to America for a year and a half.
Okay.
Literally used to go around America
Why
singing.
don't you have an accent?
You want to speak like VC?
No, I don't. Leave Vusi. And then and then overseas, what I used to do is I used to go to different karaoke competitions and win $100 every couple of days.
Nice.
And I used to sing at karaoke events.
Don't lie for the strip club.
No. I used to win.
You weren't like Mike.
No. My mom is an incredible, unbelievable woman. Like, I see people giving Beyonce props when there's my mother around. My mother just taught me that I could do whatever I wanted to do, that the sky's not the limit. What you put in is what you get out. And I just left. Yeah, look at that queen. Queen. Swagger. You know, my mom's opening line is to everyone. Hey, do you know who I am? Hey, do you know who I am? I'm singing. This is my house.
Yes, mama.
So that's what I did. And I wanted to study. I paid for my money to go to New York Film Academy. I got the deposit to pay there, and I just couldn't afford to go. And I remember my mom not being able to afford for me to go there, so I just took a gap year. And then things started moving. Things started happening.
Attitude.
And then it started rolling along. And then now I'm living my dream. I'm getting paid to travel the world and see the world.
It's really incredible.
So, yeah, so it's been
That's
awesome.
incredible.
It's really awesome. But I mean, I think the most important thing for me, and I know I talk about my mom a lot, is the most important thing you can ever feed your child is belief that they can do anything. And I think I've always had that. I've always had a woman who's always said, you can be whatever you want to be. We might not have anything, but self-belief is just, it's just...
And it's contagious. It spreads over into, like, all your friends and, you know, like, people like Jason Goliath and a whole bunch of other people that I know that you're close to. Your self-belief flows onto us as well. We start believing in ourselves as well. It's an amazing thing.
It's very powerful.
I want to talk about the comedy space as well. So we've got a clip from Decaf. Can I
Goodness,
show it?
no, don't do that.
Oh, come on.
Don't do that.
Come on.
Oh, it's so old. It's so outdated.
All right, here's the clip.
I swim, yes. A black guy who can swim, Ripley's, believe it or not. There's no reason why black people can't swim. It's not like black skin is heavier than white skin, or hair sucks up all the water and drags it to the bottom. In actual fact, we have a floating advantage. Our lips act like a blanket belt to keep our heads out of the water.
Now, starting off as a theatre actor, how did you get into comedy? You are funny.
No, someone said to me I can't do comedy. No. I'll never forget it. We were in Rondebosch, and they said, Siv Ngesi. I will not mention them.
Say them.
No, I will never. And then they said that I will not be able to do comedy. And I was like, me? And I did comedy, and I produce, currently I'm producing 13 shows at the National Arts Festival.
How about that?
13
Nice.
on my own venue at the National Arts Festival. So
outta here.
producing Loiso Kola.
Wow.
Tats, OKG, my flatmate Angel, so a few people at the National Arts Festival.
Your flatmate Angel.
Angel Campy. Give
my
her her
flatmate.
whole name on TV.
No, Angel Campy. It's my flatmate.
What do you mean your flatmate?
I've been
It's a woman you live with and you're giving her space in your show.
literally, she's my sister. So, she knows the truth.
I do.
I've been producing the...
I know nepotism when I see it. I mean,
Nepotism.
I want to talk about your show. I want to talk about acting alongside the late, great Joe Mafela.
Oh, yes, we did Ukhululeka.
Kululeka.
That was the funniest experience ever. Joe taught me one thing. If you don't know your lines, just say whatever.
Ha.
So he used to forget his lines and he used to go, and directors would say nothing, you know what? Because it's Joe. Oh, great take, Joe! Great take! Yeah, you're amazing! So that was amazing, working with Dadu Joe. And yeah, I learned a lot from him, and you know, I try to learn a lot from everyone I work with.
What did you learn from Clint Eastwood? You were in Invictus, and you also worked with Idris Elba, man.
Idris is the nicest, most unbelievable man. As straight as I am, that's my talent crush. He is, and he remembers you everything I've done. I've met him about 4 or 5 times.
Say that again?
Met him 4 or 5 times.
The thing before.
I said Idris Elba is my talent crush.
What's the thing you said before that?
What did I say before?
What did you say before that?
I'm straight as an arrow.
Nana, I was part of Strictly Come Dancing. Now, everyone saw that I can't dance. I couldn't dance to save my life. It was actually very, very embarrassing. Miss Thing here was the presenter. She was absolutely incredible, beautiful as she is. You also couldn't dance. What happened there?
Well, actually, I can dance very well, Strictly. I'm just telling you.
Let's
Let's see.
No, Anita, when
My life. I don't know how these dancers do it, but I'm doing it tonight. Stressed as hell, but I'm looking forward for the adventure.
Everyone's gonna be doing the 7 guessing.
You certainly are an entertainer, and I think that's great in a competition like this.
You have a megawatt smile that just lights up the room.
I'll stop it, you're making a black guy blush.
7.
4.
4.
Not as good as I wanted to go, but we're going to push harder and work even harder.
4. They give you 4s.
Did you see?
That's it. Let's give him 3.
I'm just going to
I got chance. I can do the splits right now. Right?
Okay.
I'm
Do
sure.
the split. Do the split.
I told you to get a room. Lala, no, you can do the splits now, but you didn't win. Were you disappointed when you didn't win?
I'm disappointing. I love winning at everything.
Yeah.
And if I don't win at everything, I'm
When's
not
your
very
birthday?
happy. 18th of October.
What star sign is that?
He's a Libra.
It's brilliant.
Wow.
Are you Libra?
Libra, I'm a Libra.
You are
But
incredible.
you throw so much of yourself into everything. Like you're a real born entertainer.
And what about Tropica?
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Oh, and they also didn't win.
Didn't win, see, don't worry.
Was it rigged?
Mom,
Why aren't you answering?
But you got to spend time with Minnie Dlamini.
What did you say, Anita?
I said, was it rigged or what's the story? Was it a...
But you got to spend time with Minnie Dlamini.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nina. So we were. Minnie is very beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Very beautiful.
You are awesome as well.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're awesome. You've got this amazing energy that is just positive and passionate, and that's exactly what we need.
Were you mad though that you didn't win at this thing? Because you were better at everybody than everybody at this thing.
and I like this partner. She was like a female you.
It's so true.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
a few,
yeah,
Did you guys hook up on the island or afterwards? Did
She's married.
No,
you guys
answer
hook
the
up on the
question.
island or afterwards?
She is my best friend in the world.
Answer the question.
I guess that's the answer.
What just happened? What just happened?
Did you also your
Wait,
roommate?
here's your moment to redeem yourself. Talk to us about your inspirational work. You do Civ Gives Back, no?
I own a. First of all, Cameron is my best friend in the world, and big ups to her. I love you to bits, Kabonina. You're amazing, and the best
Kabonina.
partner
Oh, we
ever,
love her.
ever. She is unbelievable.
love her.
Big
She's
fan.
about to start doing her own TV show at the moment, but I
Stunning.
won't give her any more information about it. But she's traveling the world and she's doing great things.
She's fantastic.
She's incredible. Kabonina. See, I mention your name a lot. Kabonina.
Okay.
So I have a charity called Civ Gives Back, and I have another charity called Dignity Drive, which gives pads to women across
I
the
love
country.
this Dignity Drive.
Dignity
It makes me
Drive.
happy.
And I'd launch my new company in a month, which is called Comfort Co. And what Comfort Co does is women can order pads and tampons online, everyday ladies.
Wow.
And then the company, Comfort Co, the money goes straight into Dignity Drive. So it's a sustainable system to be able to continuously give
That
females.
is lovely. That is lovely. That is lovely.
So if you look out for it, ladies who can afford it, it's called Comfort Co. You can order all your sanitary products online. And I know a lot of you are going, why can't I just buy it at the shop? Yes, you can, but when you buy it at the shop, you're not helping a girl
And
who's
people are always
missing.
saying, but how can I help?
Yeah.
This is
So
brilliant.
how can you help? Comfort Co launches next month. Literally, it's inexpensive. You press the button, just press the button, and I will make sure that females get pads across the country. I'm in the face of a couple of other projects that are trying to get as many products as possible. And I realized the other day, I saw a stat that a female in 5 years will miss 300 days of school in 5 years. You try passing school when you're missing 300 days out of 5 years.
You are beautiful. You're doing Google's
And what I
work.
realized
Brilliant.
is that if men bled once a month, imagine we men bled once a month.
The solution would
be free.
become
We'll be free.
300 years ago.
It will be free.
Yeah,
Pads
yeah.
will be free. So that's one of my little things that I'm working on at the moment. And remember, Comfort Co, Dignity Drive. Let's do this.
That's
Absolutely right.
very, very powerful. Thank you. That's very, very powerful.
All right.
Sure.
So, so I guess that's why you're the Man Crush Monday. Is there anything else that's popping up in your universe that you want to
I tell you what, he'll tell us after the break. We've got to go to a break. I know you want to hear his deep
Can we all
darkest
hug?
secrets.
But do we have
Going to
time for a break?
Yes, we have time, but we don't really want to talk about you all night. So we're going to a break.
Trending essay.
He's popping in the hood on me. Chicks in the club and this is my day.
This is my day.
And we're back for the very last time. This is TrendingSA on SABC. We're about to wrap things up, but our MCM is still here with us. We're going to show you another MCM, right? Who we think deserves a shout out. Shaka, do you want to take this one?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was trending in the morning.
You can't talk about another MCM while I'm here. What's going on
I
here?
apologize.
But I'm here.
Actually, you know, Kuli, tell us about your damn MCM. Damn, tell with this guy. Your time is gone, by the way.
Hashtag Ukwesta. It's all about Kwesta, guys.
Oh, I love him.
Casper Nyovest was certified quadruple platinum, and he took home 5 awards at the Summers. To add to his career milestone, Ukwesta has announced that he'll be opening for American rapper T.I. during his Hustle Gang tour finale in ATL, Atlanta. This is what he tweeted. He's going to ATL. That's what he tweeted. It's very, very long. And basically what it says, that's basically what it says.
Congratulations.
I love that. Congratulations.
And you do love him, right?
I think he's an unbelievable guy, so down to earth. You meet him, props to him.
Incredible talent, right?
So if I were to cheat on you with like a celebrity, it can be Kwesta.
You can take him.
Okay, thanks.
Chap.
Too late.
I thought you were decaf now.
Listen, you know, we never spoke about the Outsurance thing
we
and
didn't.
how Outsurance didn't like put black people in the video.
we
And what was that about?
We ran out of time.
Okay, can we break that down tomorrow? Because I think that's worth an entire segment on its own.
Didn't you say that because they jacked some American video?
It wasn't even local content. It was just like a bunch of American
What's more
dads
interesting
going,
to me
"Happy
is how
Father."
the whole conversation around the advertising industry then went kaboom on social media.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Should we talk about that tomorrow?
And about race and that.
What else should we talk about tomorrow?
We want to say what an awesome guest Steve was. We'll talk about
Yes,
that
we're
tomorrow as
gonna-
well.
No, we're gonna skin about him.
I'll watch tomorrow.
No, you're absolutely incredible. Pinelands. We're very proud of you, Mtasekai.
Thanks for
Very
having me,
proud
guys.
of
It was
you.
awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Hi, Steve's mom.
Shaka, I'll replace you when you are off.
No, I don't think so.
Can I swap one day? Can I?
I just never get sick.
She said, I get to
This is my day.